Hey guys, welcome back to Following the Hill. My name is Matt. Today I have a new piece of equipment I want to show you guys. Right here is the WM8H wood chipper from Woodmaxx. I got this thing off of Facebook Marketplace for a good price. This is a 8-inch chipper, hence the 8 on the WM8H. So there you go, WM8H wood chipper. It's made by Woodmaxx. I've only ran this maybe a half an hour, guys. Believe it or not, this thing only has around 7 hours on it. So this thing's a little dirty, but basically brand new, guys. Look at the hours on this. I don't know if you could see that, but it says 7.2 hours. This is an older machine though. Let's see if I can find the tag here. So the tag on it shows it's a 2021. The minimum power required is 20 horsepower, and this thing could do a max of 8 inches. It has this PTO shaft, which is really nice. This has the rings where you just pull them back and it slides on versus like a button. And also this thing has the breakaway. It's got a bolt in there, the shear pin bolt set up, so it won't damage anything if something was to get stuck. Here's the chute right here, guys. It's got the plastic hanging down, or vinyl. There's your wheel right there that just spins, guys. This right here, which the MX8800 doesn't have, this one has it where you can pull it down manually and lift that wheel, which I think is very helpful when trying to start big pieces of wood. Sometimes that wheel doesn't get it underneath enough. And then it's got your stop and go here, which also controls this, and you can also control it from up here. There's your hydraulic motors for the wheel there. Shoot here, you can control how far you shoot it by raising and lowering that lid, and then this right here just picks it up and moves it around to adjust where you want the shoot. So this is what we're chipping today, guys. Y'all can see I'm down here in the new wood yard. I still got a lot of cleanup, and I figured this chipper would help a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of jump from pile to pile. This is the first pile right here. For most of this is gonna be sweet gum and poplar, so hardwood but not hardwood. Sweet gum is actually kind of tough. I would like to see how it does in the chipper, but we're gonna try to get rid of the majority of this. All right, guys, let's go ahead and fire it up. So all we gotta do is set the tractor to 540. It's PTO speed for pretty much any attachment. Some attachments are more. Oh, gotta put it in neutral. So this clicks it on and off. So you do this, and that goes forward, and that's what brings the wood in. And then if you click it in neutral, it stops, and then click it in reverse, and it goes in reverse to get wood unstuck. Y'all, this is so fun. Y'all, that self-drive is everything. Oh, it makes it so easy. This is a good example of what we gotta cut and what we wouldn't have to cut. All these little branches, they'll fold and go in no problem. It's the big stubby branches like this that will cause an issue. So this is the stuff that we'll cut up. This right here was a branch I thought I was gonna get through, but the problem with these is they're so small that it doesn't have enough to grab on. You can see it's ripping the bark off. It doesn't have enough to grab on to pull it in to break those branches. So that's why this one didn't go through. But like, since this is pretty thick, this will have no issues pulling it through and bending these branches. Well, the GoPro is getting hot, so I don't know when it cut out. But we got all that done. It's time to move the tractor back. This has this post here, which I don't think it needs it, but why not, right? So this just twists and pulls up, and then you tighten it back. I can see this being something that breaks over time, but they put it on there for a reason, and that's to help it if you do put a big log on there. But yeah, let's back up. What, guys, it's hot out here. It says it's 82 out here, but this GoPro has now overheated twice, which is, I don't remember it ever doing that, but we are in the direct sunlight here. Y'all, this PTO chipper is doing great. Like I said, the only thing you really got to worry about is the crotches and Ys and stuff. Everything else is just flying through it. You can see what we've got done here. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this, guys. Really am. Show you how this works, guys. Like a normal big chipper has the auto feed where it notices the flywheel slowing down, so it stops the feed process, lets it catch up, and it starts right back again. Well, you can do that here manually. You can do it from the bar or this. Just depending on what side of the machine you're on. I like using this because it's easier to fill, whereas this not so much. Yeah, that right there is reverse. That's neutral, and then that's go, which is easier from here. But watch how this works, guys. So push it in. And if it gets jammed, shoot it back out. Heck yeah. One thing that I noticed immediately that is so nice, I don't know if any other chippers have this, but this feature where you can manually pull this down and lift the wheel up is huge. Because if something gets stuck in there, you can just lift it up, push it in there, and then it feeds it. Alright, we're going to try this. This has a split to it. Let's see if we can get it through there. It did not work. So we'll have to cut that. Trying to leave these as long as possible so I don't have to pick so many up. So this is what we got done, guys. We got quite a bit. It doesn't look like a lot, but you see that pile right there, and this pile over here, which was thrown 20 feet, so it's not really a pile. But we did all that in 8.2 hours. So in 1 hour, we did all that in 1 hour. That's great, guys, especially for how hot it is. I'm definitely going to come back down here later tonight when it's cooler and finish this up. So I just wanted to show you guys this and kind of get an intro on it. I'm gonna do a lot more videos on this. I'm gonna also do another video comparing other chippers like this, why I chose this brand and not the other brands, and all that good stuff. I just wanted y'all to see this because this was very eye-opening for me when I first saw the first one of these and actually used it. Like I said, my buddy Nick had his, and I used it for a little while and actually did a couple tree jobs with it, and man, it makes life so easy because you just put it on the back of the tractor, pull it up on the trailer. You don't have to have another vehicle to pull a chipper or carry a chipper or what have you. So it's just super nice to be able to take it on the same trailer that I'm going to take the tractor on. Plus another big factor on this, and this is case in point, I'm down here way far away from a road or any access or something, and it's super nice that I could pretty much take this thing wherever I want it, right? If I have to move, I just pick it up and move. I don't have to bring a truck down here or have another piece of equipment down here that I wouldn't already use. Well, guys, I'm super happy with this purchase, and it is so hot out here, and I got wood chips all over me. The wind kept blowing it the wrong way, so I'm covered in chips. But y'all, I'm super happy with this thing. This is the Woodmaxx 8-inch with the hydraulic infeed, and I tell you what, guys, this thing is awesome. Happy Easter to everybody. Thank you, Jesus, for dying on the cross to save us from our own sins. Without him, nothing is possible. With him, anything is possible. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.